Hey, I got some good news. I'm at this Home Depot where there's jobs open, and so I'm at this Home Depot, and um the Home Depot people said, "Wow, it looks like you have an old lady's diaper on, and it looks like your old lady diaper's all bunched up into like a big wad in the back of your pants or in the back of you, kind of like wearing a pad when they're real kind of bulky and stuff and kind of all stuck everywhere." And I was like, "Oh, that's great. That way boys won't ever think twice about me, since my husbands have to be able to shove their penis in a tornado and a hurricane. So that's good. Nobody will find me appealing. That's good. But if I want to not be embarrassed, I probably want to put a sweater around me or something." So I thought, but these are just people that work at the Home Depot. I think I'm going to put a sweater around my waist. But in the future, that's good to know because, like, it won't matter. And it's good to know when things don't matter, because I don't want to seem appealing or anything else. I'm, like I just said, my husbands have to have a penis you can shove into hurricanes and tornadoes and all kinds of weird, scary stuff. So I really shouldn't even be appealing to the human race, which I didn't really ever think I was, but this seals it in. This definitely seals it in. I never thought I was appealing anyway because I'm dead roadkill. I'm a dead roadkill. God, all I was killed since I got here, but I would say that pretty much confirms it. I would say that pretty much confirms that nobody's going to get near me. And that's a good thing because I'm a weird alien anyway. Don't really belong nowhere, not really. Unless you are some kind of weird abnormal man that would want to be able to, live like that. But you would start with a goddess. You would start with a really small goddess and work your way up, because that kind of stuff is really overwhelming. And my husbands have to do very overwhelming things to get there. And they usually start from like embryo and birth and stuff. It's crazy. Or one or two to be these things. Hold on. I know I've noticed my hair's coming out. It's like, well, I don't have cancer. So what else makes your hair come out? United States piece of shit. Bastards. Oh. All right. Well, I know how easy is it to get you to drink something or go through something where they can hurt you. It's bad that people would do that, but a bad criminal country is probably capable of just about anything, sadly enough. But I was pretty happy to know that my old lady underwear pretty much have me unappealing, so that's positives for somebody like me. I don't really like husbands that care about anything but being the best, perfection overload, being the best, perfection of intelligence, being the best, perfection of overloaded power. I don't really like loser shit anyway. And in the world of gods, we're just really smart. And loser stuff is anything about just stupid. Like a topic that's stupid and doesn't really lead you to be the biggest giant ever known, or, things that are more impressive. So, I'm glad that I am sickeningly unappealing. Besides, I'm liquid death. I mean, if you ever wanted to date me, you'd have to look at a huge cup full of liquid and be like, oh, Oh, huge cup full of liquid. Would you like to go on a date? And your cup of liquid produces hurricanes and tornadoes beyond all hurricanes and tornadoes that gods can possibly produce. Wow, what a marriage, what a date. So most people would look at me and say, not really gonna find that appealing. And, I find that to be a blessing because I don't really like human things. I like big, huge, God-level, scary things. So, kind of works out anyway, Well, I'm at the end of the day, and man, fruit roll-ups. I was having the nostalgia for being a kid. I used to be so in love with them fruit roll-ups when I was little. And I bet it's from being in the San Diego where I had to grow up as a fake kid thing area. Got some pistachios and some... I got one of those ice cream cone things. Oh, that was a good idea. It was a good idea. Then, of course, coffee and stuff for work and blah, blah, work-related items. But I had a little bit of time. So, since I had a little bit of time, I thought, well, I'm going to talk to everybody about that lady. There was a lady, and she showed up as a ghost. And I am the God that made sure she could show up as a ghost. And she is a wandering, sad, horrifying death that feels really bad she couldn't be there for everyone. Which makes me think she has a very big family or something. Because in her death, she repetitiously feels horrifyingly bad that she couldn't be there for everyone. And that she can't be there for everyone. So I wanted her to be able to say hi or goodbye, or I'm going to work on my death and be there for everybody, or whatever she wanted to say. So I used my powers. I used my powers and helped her to be in that vehicle on that video that I put on the Facebook. So I helped her to be in the vehicle, and when he knocked, I was the power that be that helped him to be able to see her very well. And I was trying to see if her massive desire to be there for them would make her kind of maybe snap out of her very sad, repetitious death and look for a way to be there for everyone. But I didn't know who everyone was. It just sounded like she had a very big family or something. So I went and figured out who everyone was. Well, everyone was all kinds of people and family and more that she had cared about her whole life. So I thought, well, the best thing I can do is help her to see her husband. Her husband was her dream husband. That husband was her dreams. So I brought her back. And she loves her husband very much, but she doesn't know yet in death what she's going to decide. So I just want to throw it out there. If you guys ever want to work with the dead, go to My Queen, My Queen, My Queen. Sometimes the best therapy for the dead is just their family. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your dead family is just little silly, fun, loving things you could do in the house while they're sitting around in the house all the time anyway. So if you guys are interested, My Queen, My Queen, My Queen. And I thought I'd bring that up since I'm sitting here waiting for the next job.